So the last part of the section is on population parameters of a binomial distribution. So what that is talking about is the mean, the variance, and the standard deviation. So for a population or for a binomial distribution, the mean, so we can use mu, that little curved m, is always equal to n times p. So n is the number of um, total trials, and then p is the probability. Your variance, so we use this symbol, it's like an O with a little line squared, equals um, n times p times q. So n is the number of trials, p is the probability, q is 1 minus p. And then standard deviation, so that's just the O with the little square root, is the square root of n times p times q. So an example of a problem you might see is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, about 56% of the days in a year are cloudy. Find the mean, variance, and standard deviation for the number of cloudy days during the month of June. Interpret the results and determine unusual values. So if we're thinking about the month of June has 30 days. So that means that n is 30 because there are 30 days in June. And it says during the month of June, so the number of cloudy days. So that is a total. 56% of the days in the year are cloudy. So the probability that we are going to have cloudy days is 0.56. The probability we won't have cloudy days, which is Q, that's 1 minus 0.56, which would be 0.44. So now we need to find the mean, standard deviation, and variance. So the mean is equal to n times p. So in this case, that's 30 times 0.56. So if you plug that into the calculator, you get 16.8. For our variance, that is n times p times q. That is 30 times 0.56 times 0.44. Going off the screen here, we get 7.392. And then our last one is this answer, but we're going to take the square root. So we're going to take the square root of 7.392 PQ, which equals the square root of 30. And when we do that, we get 2.72 if we round. And that is how you find the mean, variance, and standard deviation of a binomial distribution.